Hey guys, how y'all doing? Hope you're having an amazing evening, day, or weekend whenever you get to see this video. Double tap that screen. Don't forget to give me a like. If you're watching this on repeat or a replay, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. How y'all been feeling? How was y'all past Mother's Day? We got Memorial Day coming up. And also my birthday. Hey. Bonafide Gemini. Yes, sirree, Bob. Alright, so if anybody decides that they want to send me a birthday gift or send me a Cash App gift, I will make sure that I put the link in the box, in the description. Okay? So, this is not about tarot. This is just, well, we can talk about tarot, but I'm not prompted to do any tarot tonight. However, I will show you something that I was prompted to do just a few hours ago. I completed. If you go on my other channel, you get the opportunity to see it in its entirety, you know, in still frame, opposed to me just showing it to you like this. Yeah, the wind is blowing, so I'm having a hard time holding it in one spot. Okay, but yeah, I did a painting today. My plan was to do it online, but that didn't work. Yeah, so I think it's pretty decent. I really do. I don't know if I can post it on more than one platform at a time, but I will try and see what happens. Okay, guys. So let me tell you, come the end of this month, I will be on a journey. Yep. I will be moving. I can't exactly tell you where, but I will be in a different location. So, yay! For those of you who've been waiting to hear that news, and for those of you that was hoping I didn't move, okay, I'm sorry. Well, not sorry, but I'm apologetic. All right, that I'm giving you some good news. Oh, uh, now, any monetary blessings that you are compelled to send a sister, they will be used towards my move, okay, as well as my transportation. So if you are feeling very itchy to go ahead on and send something through Cash App, my Cash App is $ Poetic, POETIC, Empress, E as in elephant, MPRESS, and the number is 0. Okay? No amount is too large or too small. It will be accepted. Thank you. Please double tap the screen and give me a thumbs up so other people can find me on YouTube. Without the thumbs ups, it makes it difficult for people to get the notification that I am live or have any new contents out. Alright, it only takes a second to double tap the screen. You have to do it kind of fast in order for you to see the thumbs up button come up, the thumbs up icon. If someone has a topic that they want to speak on, I'd be more than happy to elaborate on it with you. If I do not know the answer, I will tell you I don't know it. I will only give you my impression of what I feel about it. However, double tapping the screen does help. okay? I do have some more things going on in the background, um, in hopes to be able to stabilize my life. So, um, in the near future, I look forward to being able to disclose that to the public. What did y'all eat today? I'm curious to know if anybody ate anything unique, different. Right now, I'm just having me a bag of chips, potato chips. But if you would feel more amused to watch looking at the picture that I painted uh, a couple of hours ago, I haven't sealed it yet. Okay, I can do that too. So, let's get to it. Now the wind is blowing, so it makes it a little difficult for me to just hang it on the wall. I was trying to. Alright. But this is my latest creation, guys. Y'all tell me what you think about it. How you feel about it. What is your impression of it? What does it say to you? I'm going to try to zoom out a little bit, just a little bit. There we go. So what do you think? You think it's good enough to sell? This one is 11 by 14. Wow. Anything in particular? What you think? No comments, no chat? Well, what do y'all think about the app called e-pedometer? You think that's a good app to use for walking? I can give you my opinion of it. I've tried it for about a month. Uh, you can't get any money until you make at least 10,000 steps. And then when you opt in to get your $10 for 10,000 steps, you still have to wait for 7 days before the money is deposited into your account. Do I feel like it's a scam? Yeah. Because majority of the time when you playing games or something like that, the money is automatically deposited in your account. You don't have to wait. For sure. What about those bingo games that they have online that they tell you that you automatically have X amount of money put in your bank in your account before you can play the game? Well, truth is that they do deposit money in your account after you can play the game for a few minutes. But you don't have access to that money. In fact, what they tell you is before you can cash out, you have to make $1,000. And a couple of those games that tell you that when you make the $1,000, they want to tell you that you got to pay a $12.99 fee on the money prior to them depositing it. That's bullshit too. Why? Because I tried it. And they said the money will be deposited in your account on a first come first served basis. You should have the money within 7 days. That was 2 months ago. But what is the real reason behind all of these games all of a sudden populating up on your phone, coming up? I don't think it's really about you getting paid to play the game. I think it's a way of teaching AI how to come up with solutions. You know, if any of y'all remember being in kindergarten, pre-kindergarten, and first grade, they give you puzzles to do. This is like extra activity that you get to do after you've done all your work. But the truth is, they're indirectly teaching you how to be able to resolve issues and problems that come up in your life. And if you become really good at doing puzzles and building blocks and stuff like that, that is actually saying that you're going to be A-okay as you grow up. You don't have to worry about somebody saying you fired and you working at the post office, and the next thing you know, you come back in there and try to off everybody in that mother. You know what I'm saying? You'll have a sense of reason and be able to come up with some kind of solution on how to bounce back and move forward still with your life. And speaking on that prompted me to talk about something that happened to me. I went out and got a job. The people didn't want to hire me right off because they said I was overqualified. After having a talk with the director of nurses, she agreed to go ahead on and give me a job. She also gave me her business card to get in contact with her in the event that I needed to, anything happened. I did exactly that. On the day of my orientation, I was at the job maybe 17 minutes earlier than I was supposed to be. I sat quietly. The lady told me to come in and sign my timesheet. I did that. And I ran into the CEO. Well, I didn't know that person was, the head. And she spoke to me and said hi and was smiling, and she was beautifully adorned. And I complimented on her outfit and everything, her ensemble. And we chatted for about a minute and a half, maybe 2 at the most. Next thing you know, I get an email while I'm sitting there that said I was terminated. How the fuck you get terminated? How you get terminated in orientation that they haven't even started yet? That was fucked up. I couldn't do nothing but laugh, y'all. I'm serious. I didn't get mad, and all I could do was laugh because it was funny to me. I had never experienced that before in my life. So I meant to go live early this morning to let you know that those that are air signs are going to find themselves having some challenges today in more ways than one. And some of these challenges are going to be escalated. Well, the day is over now. However, some people that are air signs that were born either later or earlier will not be experiencing the same thing that those that are born that are directly in the middle of their air sign. And if you got air sign heavy in your chart, yeah, baby, you felt that shit today. Or you will be. The only thing I can tell you to do at this point is go with the ebbs and flow. The temperance card. Temper your energy. Be patient. Allow things to be as they are. You might also have some delays in your finances, but those two will get better. Okay? You may find yourself a little frustrated. Alright? But if you are an air sign, you're a person that can bounce back. Especially if you have Capricorn in your chart. You can bounce back. And you will bounce back. In spite of. Some people today have felt like that they was in a position where it was time to sit in a corner and have a pity party. Well, that pity party may have lasted up to a duration of about 4 hours. But at the end of it, you realize you're strong. You're witty, you're wise. You're able to bounce back. Okay? You realize that everything that's been coming through the airwaves and the frequencies that's telling you that you're not this or you're not that was a lie from the pit of hell. So, yeah. So illusions has been casted during this full moon to try to make people take down. Don't believe the hype. It's a lie. God made you different. He made you unique. So you shouldn't have to worry about that. Okay? Many of you are going to be starting from the ground up all over again. Some of you are going to be moving. Some of you are starting over when it comes to the job industry. You're going to be increasing your knowledge in areas that you probably never worked in before, but you're going to be okay. All right? And you think that you're getting the skills, but you are the skill. You're going to be more than what the business is requiring. So I want you to be encouraged about that as well. Sagittarius got some people playing in their face. And you feel like that you ain't got to put up with that bullshit. I know you don't. I should say fire signs. You ain't got to put up with it. But the proof is going to be in the pudding. You're going to see who the role players are. And you're going to continue to move forward on your journey. You're not going to let nothing get in the way. And if you have to tell somebody how you feel about something, yeah, it might just surprise them because you know exactly where they're at, because you're going to be exposing them, exposing their hidden agenda. But don't feel bad about it. All right, fire signs. Water, I see you at peace. All right, you're going with the ebbs and flows too. It's allowing things to be as they are. You're not trying to change nothing or fix nothing. You're just going on. You're gonna be feeling very good. All right, you're gonna feel like there's balance and harmony and stability that is starting to come back. If you lost any of it, all right. But be careful that you don't find yourself so complacent that you become forgetful about some things. All right, because you can become so complacent that you forget to do things. All right. So try to temper yourself. All right, especially if you go into bed. Try to think about everything that you needed to do, and even if you're doing like a list, a mental list, and ask yourself, did you do this, that, and the other? It's okay to double check behind yourself. All right. There is some strong love in the air also for those under the zodiac sign of the water signs. Yes. Yeah. I hear that there are people that are making amends with you. People that have done wronged you in some shape, form, or fashion. But I don't want you to get so caught up, water signs, in what you're hearing that you put your guards down. You need to keep your guards up at all times. All right? Especially when you're dealing with somebody that you know that's been a player, is a player, or a habitual liar. Because at any given time, it can shift. Earth signs of Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Earth signs, you're very resilient right now. Okay? You may be relishing over some past incidents that happened to you. You may feel like, what you did, you ain't did shit, so to speak, But you're strong enough to still counteract whatever it is that's being coming your way. You're combating that stuff. Whew. If you've been feeling like your money is like daunting away from you in some shape, form, or fashion, or it's coming in and it's going out, like you know how a turtle stick his head in and out of his shell. Um, that's how some of the Capricorn, Virgos, or Taurus are feeling when it comes to their finances. But all of that too is going to balance itself out in the near future. I may not be doing tarot, but I'm giving you intuitive messages, ladies and gentlemen. Earth signs, you may have a surprise visit from someone. And you're going to be happy that whoever this person is, either this is a surprise visit or a surprise phone call from someone that you hadn't heard from in a little while or a long while. I see you having a very long chat, and it's going to be very fulfilling. Some of you have been waiting on a payout, and you don't know how long it's going to take. That payout is coming. It is coming. Don't allow yourself to get frustrated or agitated in no shape, form, or fashion about this money. All right? Or it could be some furniture that you're waiting on to be delivered. It is coming. All right? Now, if you're waiting on some furniture, I want to let you know. I don't care if it's a major or minor or appliance. Before the person or the delivery people leave, be sure to check it from top to bottom. Make sure there's no dents or no scratches on it. And from past experience, I would tell you, if you find any dents or scratches on it prior to you purchasing it, you are entitled to some money to be refunded back to you. Okay? All right. Love is going to be a little challenging for some of us. And when I say some of us, I'm talking about the collective. You may have had your mind uh, set on a particular person, and it seemed like everything was going good, or you see it as being very promising. But what I feel in my spirit is that um, although you're feeling this way, you're gonna have to do a double take, because somebody's going to like um, take a step back, and you're trying to understand, what's the problem. Now, either this the other person or this could be you. But you need to get a good understanding when it comes to relationship or situationship or whatever this is between you and someone else. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right. I do see coming up the weekend, some people getting out, going to the beach, playing volleyball. Yeah. Playing, you call it stick ball? Is that what I hear? I heard stick ball. Okay. Stick ball is like baseball, right? Polo. Yeah. So it seems like there's going to be some good weather for quite a few of you. And you're going to get out. You're going to find yourself having some extra energy that you haven't had in a while. It's just going to be playful. All right. Take advantage of this good energy that's coming your way. All right, collective. All right. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Y'all take advantage of this energy. If you are reminiscing, because I feel the Six of Cups, reminiscing on some past things that you've done when you were young, or with someone, especially when it comes to some past things you did when you were young. Go ahead on and take the initiative, all right, to actually do those things. You will be amazed on how that will bring back your childhood energy or your youthful energy. All right, this will be like the start of your summer, your fall, your winter. All right, and your energy is going to elevate in a positive manner. For those of you who do poetry, all right, that likes to do things with your hands and stuff, your energy is going to increase. You're going to find yourself being more poetic, more creative. Take advantage of that as well. All right, don't just say, oh well, I'll do it tomorrow. No, you need to jump on it now. No matter how you feel, you may feel like you don't want to do it right now, but force yourself to get on up and do it anyway. You're going to be pleased with what you are able to create and what comes out of you. All right? Some of you be sitting on the toilet and you be getting this information. You be hearing poetry or some kind of song or something like that in your head. Write it down. I know this might sound kind of freaky, unethical to take your device with you to the restroom or carry it around with you at all times. All right, you may need to do that so you won't miss out on what you're being told. All right, the spirit of inspiration is going to be upon you, and you need not to allow anything that you hear or any kind of visions that you get, all right, to fade. Take advantage of it. Write it down. Paint the picture. Sketch the picture. All right, take some time out. If you are into pottery, and I did see pottery, you're going to be impressed on what you're able to create, all right, in the next few days. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I love you very much. All right, don't forget to double tap that screen and give me a like. Give me a thumbs up if you're watching this on replay. All right, and I'll see y'all in the next video. I love you. Have an amazing day, evening, or weekend.